Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Building with BdoubleO. Plus one. Bdubs just had a new baby. Bdubs just had a new baby. Some of you don't know that. If you aren't following on the live channel, which I've been doing daily vlogs on there for a couple months now. Hello, sheep, worshiping at the church, I see. Doing daily vlogs on the live channel for a while now, and it's going pretty good. But I recently I've been updating people along the way as we go over there. And if you didn't see, my wife gave birth to our brand new daughter Eden just 2 or 3 days ago, and it has been a magnificent time. But now it's time for Bdubs to get back to work. Forgive me if today's episode is a little shorter. Still on the grind a little bit. Trying to get back in the swing of things. I recorded something with my good friend Generic B and a couple other great friends, my brother. And that'll be up today as well. So it should be a good day. So today's Building with BdoubleO just be kind of a get us back in the swing of things. But there's a surprise waiting for us off in the distance. Oh, yes, there is. Don't worry. And it looks like I made the news. I don't know if you're familiar with Keemstar. Keemstar is a guy that runs a channel called Drama Alert. Funny, I thought that he only kind of did negative news and that was it. But so when somebody said, "Hey, Bdubs, you were on Keemstar," I was like, "Oh, bring it on!" Even though I would never really try to get in a fight with him. But I checked it out, and he was just wishing me congratulations on the birth of the new baby. Unfortunately, he didn't know that it was my second baby. He thought I was a new father. But even still, it was kind of him, very kind of him, to say that. So. Yeah, anyway, that was kind of cool. Villagers are still all alive. That's nice to see. Encouraging to know that we've kept them alive. But as we walk into our swamp area, which we are now naming the Kingdom of Eden. And I know Eden sounds like it has this really glorious connotation to it, but that's only because of what we've known throughout history, right? So we just kind of forget that and just apply it to our world here. And this dark, gross area is named Eden after my daughter? That's a terrible idea, but we're doing it. Welcome to the Kingdom of Eden. It's a timestamp in our world now. Eden was built right when my daughter Eden was born. Huh? Pretty cool. Oh, what do you see off in the distance? Oh, what is that off into the fog you see? I'm saying. Yeah. So Bdubs, I haven't been doing a whole lot of recording because it's been a lot of, there's been a lot of kind of chaos around the house lately, and it's been difficult for me to record. So I've been doing a lot of playing off camera, and I just kind of took the opportunity to build this. That's right. We aren't doing 500 episodes of look at this tower, look at this tower, look at this tower. And this isn't completed. I wanted to have it completed, but it isn't. But we got a good chunk of it done. Oh, and you notice something else. I added another brick to the nether brick texture, which I think works out really, really nice. I've looked at this for quite some time, but let's see if I can find a place where I can explain part of the texture to you. Aha, right here. So you see here, the nether brick texture is flipped. It's upside down. And what I mean is that it's flipped. No, any block, any brick in Minecraft, let's try to look for an example. Here's a great example. So this is the top of stone brick. This right here. So it looks like the light is shining from the top and coming down the side, and then the shadow is on the bottom, which makes sense for the overworld because the sun is on the top. I think the artists for this texture pack, or for vanilla Minecraft, said, okay, so in the Nether, the light will be coming from below because it's lava lit. That's what I imagine they were doing. So with Nether brick, the shadow, okay, that's not the one we want. That is the one we want. With Nether brick, the light is on the bottom. Look at how it's lit here and shadow on the top. So they flipped it. And that might not be the natural. That's not the natural. There it is. Light on the bottom, dark on top. These are the ones that I made. But I didn't do that with this brick. I didn't flip it. With the other one that I added, the other variant of the Nether brick that's very, very similar to the regular, this variant right here, I did flip it, but not with the larger brick. And after I got in game, I was like, oh, that sucks. I got to go in and edit it. But throw all the sun and lighting stuff out the window, and it gives this two dark lines up against each other, and you get this really dark, corroded looking area when they meet each other. And I think it looks really, really nice. Now you see here, when these bricks meet up, it doesn't do that, but right here it does, because it's meeting up with the Nether brick. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So I think I'm leaving it. That's just a kind of an artistic decision, and I'm rolling with it. So what did we do? I put up the walls. You guys saw how the walls were going to go. I also put up these little towers out front for the gate. And around these towers, I did build up kind of a stone brick area. Tried to make this look a little nicer, as if, okay, these walls are kind of new walls built on old. This, they kind of made them a little stronger because they're holding these gatehouse keeps, these watchtower type things. So when you get up there, you're looking down this main line to kind of be a lookout, right? So then I made this gate that comes down here with these prongs on it. Instead of having it go straight across, I had it going straight across at first, and I was like, hey, let's throw some ding, ding, ding coming down. I think that worked out pretty nice. The design on the top, I've worked on that a lot. And all of this is subject to some form of change at some point. And I've made so many changes to this point. I've just been going and going and going and tearing down things. This tower has been built like 3 times, I think. Still not sure if I'm happy with it. But then this gate is covering a large gated door. And these doors, this is how they work. They have little doors inside them for people to go through too. You can, do a crank thing to open the big main door, but then there's that. So I think that's pretty cool. That worked out pretty nice. And now we're inside. I worked on the floor a little bit. Not much. This isn't going to be exactly what it is, but here's what it feels like inside the castle here. There's not a lot of detail yet. There will be soon. It mainly just wanted to get the structures up because I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a wow factor when we came back into the game here. So I wanted to get the structures in place and then implement the details soon. But in some of these, I did get the details in, but I mainly wanted to get the flow of the place, see how it felt, and we make some changes, some additions, but I think overall it's pretty good. It's a smaller, more compact keep, but I think it's nice. Keep or castle, but I think it's nice. So we went down that way. Let's go up this way, and I haven't worked out all the paths for all these areas, and I know already. When I made this, I'm going to make this just like some weeds. And do I have some bones? Yes, I do. I knew I had some on me. Oh, almost a no flower run. That was close. How do I get out of here? Get me out. Yes. Yes. Okay. And a couple more. Boom. 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 Just something like that. But as I made that, I wanted it to look, okay, kind of like greenery, but kind of unkempt. Is it unkempt or unkept? unkept feels like the word to me, but I hear people say unkempt with an M. It doesn't make sense to me. But I know some people are going to say, oh, you should put lava right there. Lava is so gimmicky to me. I think it's okay in some places, but it's such a gimmicky thing to use. And I'm not saying that in like a derogatory way, like a negative way. I'm just saying that, oh, I forgot to put stairs in here. I'm just saying it in a way that, like, I feel like it's just too obvious. Like, yeah, obviously everybody uses lava. So, yeah, no thank you. But yeah, let's get these in here. This is actually perfect timing. My internet just died. Bleh. I have no idea why. Oh, was that andesite? It might have been. Let's put that back as andesite. And we'll make this guy. We'll try to leave the andesite blocks to keep the dark in there. Hi, you. Stair. Oh, definitely a stair up there. Definitely. Ha! Oh. Okay, there we go. And here. Yeah. That'll help kind of smooth that and blend that into the wall a little bit better. There we go. We like that. Okay. But yeah, so let's go back up here. Okay. No lava for here. And this walks around this tower. Here. And it's a little tight. Tighter than I really would have liked it. But it's okay. It works. And this will lead into this tower. This leaning tower. Which we'll talk about in a minute. As I said, today's going to be a talky episode, and it's going to be kind of a touring, and I'm really going to be looking for your feedback here, okay? So comments and tweets are going to be really, really appreciated, because I've gone a long ways here, and I really want to get caught up with you guys and get in your suggestions and all that. How you doing over there, Zombie Screw? I see you, boy. Yeah, you stuck. All right. But anyway, this walkway leads up to here. This is kind of the vision we had last episode, right? So it leads up to here. Got a little bit of structure coming up here. You can walk this way, so we have room to do some things right in here. 2 wide walkway, and then a little overlook right here. Okay? Unfortunately, it's a little sad we see all this jungle, but it does blend in well with all the vines, you know. It's really, really bright green, but it does the trick. It's better than, you know, snow. So it's gonna work for us. This is all filled in. Most of the roof is done. I didn't finish it because I'm thinking maybe I would flatten that, possibly. But here's this huge space in here. And don't die. Yes, we okay. And that's about it, really. I haven't... I thought I did more than this. I thought I did a lot more than this. Well, I've been gathering a bunch of resources as I've gone. I mean, a lot of my time has been spent silent. Oh, yeah, there's this area here. This is actually going to be... it's weird. I think I'm going to take this out. This is supposed to be a building. Like, this wall is supposed to come over to here, I believe. And then this leads into this area. So we've got a lot of space to fill. But I did a lot of this in an effort to hopefully be able to actually do an interior to a castle in this world, which we haven't really done yet fully. We've worked on them, kind of, but we haven't really fully done one. So it'd be nice to get that done. Let's pop in here and let's get up here and take a little walk around the castle walls real quick. So these were tough. These were tough getting these worked out, but I think they work out well. This is total all cobblestone with some parchments. Sometimes it's like right on the tip of my tongue and I get it. Other times I totally... Crenellations? Crenellations! You did it, Bdubs. No roof on this cobblestone building, just some crenellations and stuff to work it out. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe we can knock all these out. Yup. Perfect. We can knock all these out and keep the nether brick floor theme going. So that'll be nice. That'll be important. Okay, we are going to screw up a little bit right there, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's going to be okay. So yeah, that's going to work out well for us. Because it'll just continue. It won't like break up our walkway here. We've got this nice walkway going, and this won't break it up too bad. So that'll be nice. Let's wrap this all the way around so we don't fall off at some point. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, that'll all be filled in. It'll be good. And then you come over here, you come to this tower, and I kind of made an effort to make it to where all of these connect in one way or the other. I forgot to put the thingies on this one. So you can walk all the way around and be in pretty good shape. And you can go all the way on that side as well. So I think it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good build. There is something very, very difficult that I've been working on, and this is the most recent thing that I've been working on. Let's go and step back and take a look, shall we? Let's be careful. We might run into bad boys. I think we got to sleep in time. But here's the main thing I want to talk to you guys about and ask you about. Well, first of all, I need to get a bunch of these coal pillars implemented. I think they can really help with the detail in these builds. As I said, this is nice for like the super upper class buildings, and this is certainly one of them, obviously. So I think implementing coal into these can be really helpful. I got multiple... Sorry, I haven't talked this much in a long time. I've had multiple people telling me, hey, Bdubs, make sure, since the ground is all, screwed up and stuff. Oh, stupid phone going off. Since the ground is all screwed up and stuff, make sure that you are doing the leaning towers. And you're right. I need to do that. We've got like stuff caving in all over the place, all over here. I think I talked about this last episode, that we were saying that the ground isn't as, like, the higher the class of citizens around here. Oh, this chicken came into the city, by the way. The higher the class of citizens, the better, the more stable the ground's going to be. So when you're dealing with something of this scale, it's really tough. Like that tower right there, it kind of does look leaning from here, actually. It's supposed to be leaning that way, just slightly. But it's so difficult to pull that off and make it look good in Minecraft, like a subtle lean on a building this size. It's hard to do that without making it look like just this. Like, you get this... oh, I shouldn't have fell there. Well, you basically get a look like this. And it doesn't look like it's leaning, it just looks like it's shifted. It's a difficult thing for me to do in this game, and I've had a lot of eye-opening moments where I've been like, oh yeah, that's how you do that. But with this leaning stuff, not so much. This is only kicked over one block, and it's got this shift feel to it. It doesn't look like it's leaning, it looks like it's just shifting. So I tried thinking physically, like, how would it lean, and like, you'd have to start at the bottom and do it like gradually, I guess. But that would make it go way out here. And if I only want to move it over one block, how do you do that? How do you make a good leaning tower that only leans slightly of about this size? That's my biggest conundrum in life, I suppose. How do you do that? You see these other towers, they're flawless. Like that tower right there, perfect, straight as an arrow. That one back there, straight as an arrow. Some of these other ones are perfect. I think the roofs give a lot of that kind of busted up and broken down look to the whole thing, so those kind of help. But what do you think? You've seen the castle as a whole for what it is now, and what are your thoughts on how it looks? Changes potentially we could make, dude. Oh, this is a half a shrab. That's right. Let's try to get up right here so you can see a little closer what I did. It was right at this point that I shifted it. And then I continue the blocks up here to kind of help ease this transition. So it wasn't just like a super sharp cutoff. And then over on this side, Oh. Oh. I heard Doc and Ethos say that you could right click. You could right click these now? And they would... Oh. Oh, I'm very stuck, my friends. Oh. I heard you could right click these. With a shovel? Or a pick? Or this? I'm so stuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to log out and log back in. Aha! There you are, you screw. Aha! Got him. Okay. Stupid glitch. Why do you have efficiency 4 in the game if your blocks can't even handle it? But anyway, here it is. It shifts over right here. And then I continued these blocks down a little bit to help ease the transition on this side. Am I doing it the right way? Should I do it reverse? I don't know. Pictures would be extremely helpful. That would help me really be able to see, you know, a great way to do that. I know some of you out there are amazing builders. And when you send stuff over, it's always really helpful, and it helps motivate me and kind of bump me to the next level. So I really appreciate that stuff. But as we kind of exit here, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all your support through the years. When this series started, I was engaged, maybe not even engaged. I was dating Nicole, and here we are, now 2 kids later, and you're still here. Some of you have joined in the middle, but a lot of you are still here after all this time, and I can't say enough with words through this video how much I appreciate that and how much I appreciate you guys and all the continued support you've given, and mainly the fact that you just keep coming back and watching. That is one of the most heartwarming things, because it makes me feel like I'm doing something that is worthwhile. So thank you guys. I'm parkour master, if you didn't know. But thank you guys. I love you to death. And we'll see you all in the next episode.